What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. ReKeJe, one of the oldest beat makers on the planet, if not the oldest. Pushing, 71, just turned 71. God bless. As you know, a lot of people that subscribe to my channel, I exclusively use Magix Music Maker Premium. I think I am running the 2022 edition. 2023, I can't remember. I've had so many updates. But yeah, and I also subscribe to unlimited sound pools, which is like $20, $19.99 a month, which is pretty cool because go to the store, like when you do that, you get all these different sound pools, like trap, and it shows you have downloads. And I know $20 a month. I mean, I'm not really making any money off this channel, even though we're all over almost up to 2K subs. You know how YouTube is. It's, watch time hours. So do me a favor. If you watch one of my videos, could you at least, if the video is more than 5 minutes, at least hang around for 5 minutes for me, or if you get, like commercials or whatever. But anyway, enough of that. Ads, whatever, just watch the ads for 30 seconds if they're a minute long ads, etc., etc. All right, enough of that. Just trying to, promote myself. All right, so today I'm just gonna do what I like to do out here on with Magix. Basically, I just like to create, That's good enough for government work. I got pretty on point. Let me quantize that. Let me pop that on 16ths. Let's see what we've got. All right, real simple. Let me shorten my endpoint. Let's see. Go into hip hop. Urban drums. Urban. Let me create a new MIDI object. I'm just going to do one bar just so we can lock in this. Okay. Throw a little clap in there just to get I like to use the little clap thing in there because it gives me good meter and it gives me, it keeps my timing down. It's almost like a hi-hat or, so it is what it is. So let's just do something. Let's just bring a bass in right now. I'm going to worry about the hi-hat and all that. That can be, let me see, bass, chorus bass. This chorus bass in the Analog Sense 2 VSI presets. The chorus bass is pretty cool. My little dog was in the back there. Let me save this before I... So I'm going to call this let's call this just creating. Let's call it just creating on Fridays. I'll start doing it every Fridays. If I can spell Fridays. 1. That's all we do. So we can save. Because if you know, like me, like Magix Music Maker, save it when you can. Now, if you want to, let me see. I think I have my save project backups automatically. I had 5 minutes. Can you go in? I think I'm going to do that. Like, set that to 2 minutes, Because what can go wrong real wrong sometime in this program. But since I bumped up and got me another refurbished desktop, everything it's been kind of cool. You know, I bumped up to 32 gig, so from 8 gig, and I was struggling because I run my recording software, my OBS Studio, where I record videos with, and then I have, you know, when you load VSTs and you load all these different effects and everything, it does eat up a lot of us head in on your CPU head in. So it is what it is. Okay, so chorus bass. Okay, let's see. Let's quantize that to 8s, that bass. See how that comes out. Now that sounds like it doesn't work, but it does. Believe me, once we start adding more elements, it will work. It will work. Trust me. Okay. So let's add a let's try the rock drum. Now the rock drums VSI, it has some good. I use the rock drum default because let me get that, because the bass kick is pretty hefty and substantial on that. Okay, so sometime if you're MIDI, like you have your MIDI and it doesn't, you know, you turn on MIDI and you don't hear anything, just go in and right click like I do, create new MIDI type. All you have to do is you're gonna do empty one bar, and wherever that bar pops up, just double click and then go in and then actually go down with your mouse and click on the keys, and that will activate it. So just a little tip if you happen to go through that, okay? So I'm going to add this bass. The bass kick is pretty nice. So let's just okay, a little extra bounce in there, but it's okay. Pretty cool. So now vocals. I'm just gonna play around with vocals. Now I haven't did vocals on here, so I am using the Focusrite Gen 3, I think Solo Gen 3 interface. And I actually am singing through, my wife bought me this for my birthday last year. This is the Shure SM7B mic. Now, the way I use this for audio to record, I should actually take this filter off. Actually, I should take this filter off and then, you know, I can put my pop filter on it. I'll have a pop filter I can put, that's what you should call it. But I'm just for demonstration purpose. Okay, so let's add another track. And let's do audio. I don't need to hear that. Well, check 1 2. I am hearing that in stereo. So if you go down and click, let me turn this off because I'm hearing myself talk. Okay. I'm gonna put that on mono. I'm monitoring. Now I don't hear it. I'm gonna leave it out because when I hear it in my headphones, and it's kind of like latency. So okay, now. Okay, so let's see if we can get a little vocal track here and just see, just something to yeah, money.
Whoa, I don't know what we got to be, yeah. Hey, nothing's mixed, nothing's ready. Make spaghetti, I got to keep it right, yeah. I got to keep it right, yeah. Alright, alright, alright. Yeah, yeah, got to keep it right. Okay, let's see how that came out. I don't know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Money. Whoa, I don't know what we got to be, yeah. Hey, nothing's mixed, nothing's ready. Make spaghetti, I got to keep it right, yeah. Okay. Nothing's ready. Make spaghetti, I got to keep it right, yeah. I got to keep it right, yeah. Alright, alright, alright. Yeah, yeah, got to keep it right. Just playing around. So that gives you a good idea, you know, the ease. And if you can play MIDI a little bit, all right, it don't just play. Just if all you know is your white keys, just play chords. Play 2 chords. Put on your metronome. Set your BPM to your desired BPM. You know, bring up your VSIs. Add in some lines. Let your ear do the work for you. You know if something sounds off. Like that bass line don't exactly fit with that in theory in the scale, but it is what it is. It sounds good. So I just want to show how to use your effects, and you can fine tune these. Now this just sounds like a little piece that I would love to work with and enhance it more and make it a full song and really work on the vocals and get some vocals. And hey, it is what it is. All right. So I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to start doing this every Friday called, creating on Fridays. And every Friday I'll go in and do something like this. And maybe from every Friday I'll go back and say, here's what I did last Friday. Here's the finished version. And maybe I'll introduce that and we can go from there. All right. So really thank you guys so much for subbing to the channel. 71 years out here, one of the oldest beat makers, producers. I call myself a producer, but I've never sold a beat. I've never produced anybody. But hey, to produce means to create. So I'm a producer, right? Peace.